did Harry's father wanted Harry? Why? Well, okay, naturally we know, everyone knows about it. But did he give Harry the invisibility cloak so he could sneak around at Hogwarts, or did he give it to him for at least something else? Well, regardless, this is going to be the next part of the game. We are going to cast Flipendo as well as stay hidden from Filch, because if you look at the content of the universe, we don't actually know who this Filch guy is. Is he? Well, he's the janitor at Hogwarts, but what's the point of? He didn't even guard the Forbidden Corridor. And while we're on the topic of this mission to climb up the tallest tower, in the book it wasn't even really a montage of some sorts. It wasn't even like it wasn't even part of anything. It was just a few paragraphs of story for that. But you know,
you'll regret it.
What if Harry doesn't regret it? What if Harry thinks it's nice? That's come on! Damn. Phew. That was close. I honestly thought he would catch me. But since I'm Harry Potter, nothing's gonna happen if I do get caught. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna flip this bookshelf over. Yeah! Sigval! Alright, let's go this way. And then this way. And then go through here.
Now, how can I get up there?
His feet.
No one gets past Argus.
Oh shit, I got caught. That was anticlimactic. I seriously did not plan that would happen. I just got caught. But as you can see, you don't actually, nothing happens to you. You don't lose anything. It would be interesting if you actually lost like a major chunk of life points if you actually did ended up being caught. That would actually add some actual stakes to being caught instead of just having start from the previous save game book. There we go. And there.
What's that?
Let's try to. Okay.
Intruder in the Forbidden Corridor.
Okay, you don't actually. Okay, let's go through here. So I know what to do. We're gonna try to stay hidden even if he shows up, and we're gonna do that by standing to the side.
Now,
like this.
How can I get up there?
Intruder! Alright, it's ready, and we're going up here. It would be interesting if else could actually like follow you, like climb and such. Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense, but at least there are few ways this could actually be rather intense, but now there isn't much punishment for not actually.
I'll catch you, and when I do, you'll regret it.
What? Okay, so I flipped the switch and you didn't even hear. Oh my god, look. He's right behind me. Okay, good. I can now flip this switch. There we go. Jäklar, that was close. I actually was kind of frightened up because I didn't end up seeing him, but he didn't see me, thankfully. Here we go. Alright, let's flip this Flipendo switch over here. Okay, so I had expected that you would have to go through there, but I guess you didn't.
Blah. Where is he? Pray I don't find you, my stealthy little student.
How do you know? How do you know it's a he? Maybe it's a she. Alright, there we go. You know, they're doing a lot of complicated things, but I actually like that they're able to utilize every inch of this room. It could just be one cohesive corridor when you're doing everything so flawlessly, but no, you actually have to think how to get to the next part. Yeah, sure, Filch is not that tough to avoid, but it's still, they were actually able to pull this part of the book/movie off rather well, whereas in the book and the movie, there wasn't really that much going for it in terms of this part. They were just being caught. But here, well, they're actually able to make it to at least adapt that scene really well into a game mechanic, which actually makes some sense. I'm surprised. Okay, so now we can finally leave the first floor and actually head for the next one. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, now we actually have to go down. On the ground floor again, but at least now he's gone. But unfortunately there isn't much you can do on the ground floor. Alright. There are some other platforms here. And then we gotta get up there. There we go. Something's crackling. What's crackling? Well, I cannot really say for sure. Oh my good, no, don't tell. Oh, thank goodness, I can actually go through it again. It would be annoying if you actually couldn't go through this anymore and had to restart all over again if the light platforms actually vanished. But no, these platforms are staying. Huh. Huh. Alright, there we go. Another bean. I mean, who places out the beans? Yeah, programmers, but yeah, sure. If you look from a logical standpoint, the programs, but if you look from like a magical standpoint, who is placing them out? Is it Dumbledore or is it Hagrid? Who exactly is it? Well, no one really knows, so maybe we shouldn't dwell on about this. Okay, so I can see our chest down there. You know what? Let's just go through with this. Let's actually jump down here. You don't actually take fall damage. Ah, there it is, the wizard's card. Great! I actually can collect it. I totally forgot that there's actually another wizard's card. Alright, now let's continue. And flip this switch. Okay, good. At least now you actually get back from a decently close place. So you don't actually have to redo everything in order to get back there. It would be annoying if you would have to redo everything in order to get back to the right place. But okay, there we go. There. Ah, I nearly fell. That would be annoying if that actually ended up happening. Alright, so let's climb on these. And then let's jump over. And now that one. Okay, and then we got a chest.